Hello, my name is Sadea Zimmerly. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a certified EFT practitioner. And, EFT International sent out a message to us to just be aware that people may be less wanting to touch their faces right now. We're all trying to train our bodies so that we don't touch our faces. And the one beautiful thing about EFT is it gets into your body, so you might do it automatically. And so, um, make sure you've washed your hands, but also they said you might want to skip the face points and use some alternate points. So I've been experimenting and with a lot of the most commonly used alternate points, and kind of have just tried my own little kind of recipe that feels as satisfying and feels as wonderful using those alternate points. This is not, of course, the recipe that all the clinical trials and research has been done on. So you get to test it out yourself and see if it works well for you. And so so we still have the side of hand, and even though I feel whatever I'm feeling about whatever is going on, I deeply and completely accept myself, even though I feel fill in the blank about fill in the blank. I deeply and completely accept myself. And even though, whatever it is, I feel. Oh, and I often forget to rate, so I'm going to retro rate. I'd say the feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 wanting to run screaming out of the room. Let's see, what would it have been for you? I'll say for me, it's not too bad right now. I'll give it a 3. Okay. So even though I feel a 3's worth of whatever it is, about whatever it is, I deeply and completely accept myself. And then we're going to go through the points. We can still use the top of head, and we're using the reminder phrase. I feel. You can just be in the feeling, even feeling without words, or you can say name the feeling. I feel some floating anxiety. And you can say a word or two about what it's about or not. You can even say where it is. I feel a little floating anxiety in my tummy. Okay, and then we're skipping the face points, so I'm going to go straight down to the collarbone point. I feel some floating anxiety in my tummy. And now I'm going to go a little bit elegant mansion, which is one of my favorite points ever. But it's actually comparable to side of hand. So, and for a lot of people it's a little tender, so I'm just going to rub it. Feel a little floating anxiety in my tummy. Then I'm going to come to the middle for thymus point, which is also good for your immune system. I feel a little floating anxiety in my tummy. It's just in the center. Or heart point is another name for it. Now I'm going to come down below, kind of below the ribs, right here, on the ribs actually, below. Feel a little floating anxiety in my tummy. This is the rib point. And then I'm going to come, this is the armpit point, about 4 inches below your armpit, or on the bra band for a woman, or straight back from the nipple. Feel some floating anxiety in my tummy. And now we're going to take advantage of the finger points. You press the finger side, the cuticle. Some floating anxiety in my tummy, 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 floating anxiety in my tummy. The actual point is on, if you're holding your hand like this with the thumb up, is on the top. But I like to squeeze them. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to do the wrist point. I know there's a number of wrist points and some people rub the wrist together. I like to do 3 fingers down, put my thumb on the inside and my fingers on the back. 3 fingers down from the crease, and just press. There's actually a few meridians that run through here, and this is actually one of my favorite ones to go to sleep to. It's this wrist point. You can feel the relaxation washing over you. And then you get to check in and re-rate and see how you feel now. And there's nothing left in my tummy but a kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling. So hope that it's working for you. And of course, do as many rounds as you like. So quick review: side of hand, top of head, collarbone, elegant mansion or K27, thymus point in the center, below the boobs or whatever, rib point, armpit point, fingers, finger points, and ending with the wrist. May you be well, may you be happy, may you feel good. If you want a little chart of these points, I drew a drawing. It's on my website at SadeaZEFT.com. That's Sadea, Z, S as in Sam, EFT.com. Wish you well.